Alright, hello, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. Let me sync everything back up, get the music started. Hello, VO. How's it going? Oh, well, that's good to hear. I'm okay too. Hopefully my 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 kitchen doesn't flood again. Here, where is it? Oh no, I don't know what they did, but it stopped leaking. I hope. Maybe it's just, who knows, maybe it'll start up again. We'll find out. Alright. Oh yeah, when I left off I had a point I was putting into something. Damage while under health. It's the red tear stone ring. Headshot, what is this? Headshot kills explode. Oh, I already got that. Inhaler, revive downed. Let's see. I mean, I guess that's good. Getting skill bonuses from it. The natural ones. Oh, just a bunch of carry weight. I might get that, honestly. Subsequent hit. Detection radius. Guess I'll just get the carry weight. I think I was going. I don't play a game for a few days and I completely forget how to play it. We have Cascadia, Fallbrook, Amber Heights, all that way. Or when I switch a game or something like that, like, I don't know why they do that with, like, the same company that makes a game, like, I'll switch between, like, Genshin and Honkai, and the controls are completely different for both of them. Even though the gameplay is very similar, but they decided to switch the buttons up on you. And then I misclick everything. Me too. Marauder Lookout. Well, should have looked out for that. Yeah. They could just match the button layout or something. I guess there is a way I could, well, no, then it would just display the... It's still like, you can change the button layout on the PlayStation, but it will still display the buttons that you should be hitting. And you know what I mean? Amber Heights Crossroads. Oh, is this the iconoclasts? There we go. Oh.
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet.
What is that
you'll
hat?
find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosophist truths, and the iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it.
Who are the iconoclasts?
Why, we're the only free people in Halcyon. No corporations, no shackles, no problems.
No problems. What about Raptidons or Marauders? And here I thought everyone works for a corporation. No corporations means no paycheck. How do you survive without money?
Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep.
One big happy family, huh? I'm just looking for work. Do you have a boss or a leader or something? I got it. Hey, before I go, I'm looking for a Tucker. Have you seen him? Let's see.
That's a nice way to think about it. Graham would be our father. I suppose Zora might make a good mother if the two of them could stop arguing. You can think of those two as our leaders, but they're more like examples. We all ought to be more like them.
Tell me about Graham.
Why, he's our founder. Graham taught us about philosophism. Through him, we came to the eternal truth. I'm glad you're asking, by the way. I hope you'll consider staying.
What about Zara? Zora.
Well, she's been with us since the beginning. I think she was our sawbones back then, but now she's more like our commander. She goes and finds people in the wilderness and gets them to come here. And she keeps us from being chewed on and whatnot. She's liable to take your head off if you screw up, but then she'll sew it back on for you.
Where can I find them?
Graham's place is in the large building straight back. Zora's sometimes there talking with him, but usually she's in the triage clinic next door.
Why are you here and not in Stellar Bay?
Oh, Graham settled here a long time ago. Shoot, I wish I had a pamphlet to give you. It's all in there. I wasn't around back then, but they say a lot of the old MSI corporate folks died here. He calls it a spiritual metaphor, something about rising from the ashes.
Got it. Hey, before I go, I'm looking for a Tucker.
The new boy! Yes, he's quite clever. He took to our teachings very quickly. Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the
I don't
buildings
have
up the
any.
hill.
I just realized I don't have any Tucker Carlson sound bites. Except for the raid message one. Okay, look for Tucker in Amber Heights.
I ought to mention, the Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
Good to know.
I don't have time for this.
Hope Zora sends me on next.
Yeah, he's not meme cringe, he's just an asshole. There's when he says stuff, it's just like a racist or something. It's same with Steven Crowder. They're not really memeable. They're just horrible people. Error due to external damage. This device can no longer store more than 4 logs. Please contact your assigned terminal engineer to replace the storage device. Let's see. Dear Diary. Oh, Graham taught me how to meditate today. You close your eyes and you breathe real deep and try not to cough. Then you just listen to yourself. You know how sometimes you'll be hiding from a manta queen and you're trying to be quiet, so you focus real hard on your breathing and you can hear your heartbeat and you think, how can this manta queen not even hear me? And all of a sudden you have to sneeze and it reminds you at the same time where you're coming back with a delivery. As you were putting it on Zora's table, you sneezed and it slipped and a bunch of things broke. Meditating is like that, only you're supposed to think of these things on purpose. Graham calls it, I don't remember what he calls it, Reco something. He says that it's your own external truth bubbling up to the surface, and the things you should remember are what you're supposed to focus on and try to improve. When we meditated, I mostly remembered that sitting on rocks hurts. Maybe I'm supposed to toughen up my tailbone. Zora's really smart, you know. Sometimes she can be such a bitch. I was supposed to get some info for her from Cascadia, but I couldn't find a way over without going through Marauders, so I gave up and stopped in at Fallbrook to pick up some supplies instead. When I was there, Chastity dropped in for a few games of Whist. She's so cool. She's always playing games there. When I lose bits, I get really upset. I don't have much, so losing what I have, it hurts, you know? But Chastity can drop thousands on a single game and she's fine. Well, sometimes she drinks a bit and slams the table and storms out, but still. Mostly, she's cool about it and I admire that. Anyway, when I got back, Zora yelled at me because I was a little late. Something about medicine not getting there fast enough. Sigh. Graham just said to try not to lose track of time on my next run, and I promised I would. See, that's how you teach someone. Don't gotta yell and make them feel bad. Today, Zora gave me permission to buy ammunition from Bronson. I don't think I want to, but she said I should just in case. But guns are really loud. I'd rather just run away than shoot one. Still, I'm kinda proud. Zora said that it was like a promotion or something I found in the wilderness. I think it's a code for a door, but I'm not sure why it's important. I can't even get near the place without getting attacked. I asked her what a promotion is, and she smiled in a really sad way and told me I shouldn't worry about it. This will be my last entry. Sorry, Diary. You've been very good listener, but our time has come to an end. The terminal is making a horrible beeping noise yesterday, and someone smashed it while I was out. And now I can't save more diaries. Milton can't fix it. And plus, he says I should stop coming into his house to write when he's not around. Whoever smashed poor terminal, if you're reading this, suck sulfur. I can hack it. Storage capacity increased. Logs prior to the most recent 4 entries are unretrievable, but new entries may be saved. Marked magazine. This is a copy of Dissident Hunter. The hero braves the dangerous hellhole that is Monarch. Numerous edits are scratched into the text, and a number of villainous dissidents have had mustaches and hats drawn onto them.
This armor itches something awful.
Oh, it's not. Oh, it's way over there.
All I'm saying is it ain't worth it. It's gonna taste like sulfur all the same. Shut up.
Looks like I'm not the only new face around here. What do I call you, stranger?
It's Captain Adrena Crow.
Welcome to Amber Heights, Captain. Call me Tucker. You here to join the Iconoclasts? Help us free this world?
Tucker, you're Agnes's little boy from Stellar Bay.
I am not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades. No matter what my mama wishes. I take it she's still looking for me? I'd hope she'd accept my decision.
She made it seem like you were in danger, asked me to rescue you.
According to her, stepping foot outside of the house in broad daylight is too dangerous. My entire life, she crammed a fear of danger down my throat. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you. You'd fall in a sulfur pool. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection. I won't stand for it, I tell you.
Let's see. Persuade running away is for cowards. You need to face her and show her you've grown up. Intimidate. I'm getting that reward. Either you go back or I'll beat it out of her. Oh no. So, what do you want to do about it? She'll keep sending people to look for you. You're going back to Stellar Bay one way or another.
Stars, I don't know. My mama's a stubborn woman. She won't quit until I'm dead. You know, that might just work. You go back and
oh no,
we're
gonna tell her you're dead.
The road, all mangled and torn
Oh
up.
no.
If she believes me dead, she won't look for me no more.
Yes. You want to fake your own death to avoid talking to your mother? You're okay with her thinking that you're dead? Don't you think that'll hurt her? If we do this, I need some proof that it's your body I found.
Oh, right. I guess you could take my daddy's ring. I've worn it ever since he died. Mama would recognize it right away. You take this back to Stellar Bay. Tell my mama I died and you found that on my body. I know it'll be hard on her, but it's the only way.
Okay. Huxley, stay off this machine. I know your terminal's out of storage, but if you break this one, things are gonna go tits up around here. Anyone else, long as you know what you're doing, go ahead and clear work orders or whatever you can. Steam coming out of the roof. System water flow. Submitter Milton R. Description. Pipes on the top of my house are gonna burst. They're leaking steam. Someone ought to fix this before they explode and the steam hurts somebody. Engineering 55. Remotely reroute the water. Oh, cool. Marked order is resolved. Wow. I can solve all of their problems. Arcing electricity at the bar. System. Electric. Submitter Bronson V. It looks like sprats chewed through the wires on the side of the bar. They're sparking up a storm. Science 55. Remotely shut off the power going through the bar's side panels. Well, I can't do that. Haven't heard from the Wrapped House. System communication submitter Zora B. Description. We ain't heard from the Wrapped House in a while. Sid Milton over there ain't heard from him either. Someone needs to go check it out. Heck, remotely reset the Wrapped House communication breaker. Oh, okay, I can go to the bar and fix it, I guess. Dear Diary. System culinary submitter Huxley S. Description. Haha. Hey, Zora figured out how to add work orders. Dear Diary, eat it. Hux. Erase work order. There you go. Medical examiner's residence. Door sealed. Submitter, residential submitter, nothing. Description. The door to the examiner's residence above the med bay is stuck and is completely sealed. Can anyone get the thing open? Engage remote forced door lever operation. Okay, where is the bar? It's the bar? Okay. Probably, is this it? No. Okay, that guy's there. No, stop opening the door. I'm trying to loot. Is there something I can... The electrical or something? Maybe I have to talk to, like, the bartender or something.
You meditate today?
No.
If not, you should.
Well, they're outside, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, there's a... Was that it? Do I have to, maybe I have to go back to the computer, yeah. What? Oh, Oh, that's it. Okay, just auto saw. Didn't get any XP though. Lame. Ah, okay. This guy, Tucker?
Well met, Captain. What do you need?
You're a new face too, huh?
Yeah, to Amber Heights, anyway. Only got here a few weeks ago. Was living in Stellar Bay before then. But I can't tell you how great it is to finally be free of them walls.
Aren't the walls up to keep everyone safe?
Screw safe. I've had enough of playing it safe to last me a dozen lifetimes. A body's not meant to live such a guarded life. Everybody needs a little danger and excitement. Something to live for. That's what you get outside the walls. And if you're lucky, you find a cause worth bleeding for.
Oh yeah, this guy's gonna bleed out here all right.
If I do, it'll have been my choice, damn it. The Iconoclast taught me that it's okay to be free to make mistakes.
Well, hopefully I
You
find
here
it.
to join the Iconoclasts? Help us free this world?
It's a pretty strong reaction to the topic of safety.
Sorry about that. It stems from some, family trauma. I don't want to talk about that, though.
Free from what?
Why, from the yoke of corporate tyranny. It's what all us Iconoclasts strive for, with Graham at the helm. We want unfettered freedom, not the lies that MSI tries to sell in Stellar Bay. True escape from all rules and constraints. You want to know more? Listen to Graham's broadcasts. He's been talking up a storm, working to elevate the minds of all the corporate drones in this colony, getting them to rise up.
No rules or limits. Sounds like a utopia. You're describing pure anarchy. Rules are needed for people to coexist.
It is. Just look at what a paradise Amber Heights is. We could take this world... No. Galaxy-wide. You really should talk to Graham. I think you two would get along swell.
Okay, make sure. Yeah, nothing on there. I'll talk to the bartender again, but I think this is just a random NPC. Oh no, this is a person.
Never seen you before.
I'm new here.
Take my advice. Move on. Get off world if you can. If you can't, get to the bay. I've been halfway around T1. Monarch, they call it now. Been around it twice. Stood at the hot pole and the cold. Nothing on this moon for nobody. Just a lot of heartbreak.
What's your story?
It's pretty simple, kid. I sit at the bar, I drink, I mind my own business. That's it.
You said that you've been around the whole moon. You must know a few things no one else does.
The only thing I got to teach is get the fuck off T1. Or whatever they're calling it this week. Anybody with half a brain can tell you that. Look, you want to buy the drinks, I'll do my bit to keep you entertained. Just don't ask me to dance.
Heartbreak, what happened to you here?
A great many things. I'll tell you what. You want to listen to an old man ramble? There might be a job in it for you. I used to run with a squad of mercenaries here. Good folk. Fella named Lamont introduced me. Thing is, I ain't seen them in an age. Stands to reason they got themselves ate.
Mercenaries? What'd they do?
Mostly we protect the folk from the beasts here. If it spat, scratched, or stung, we'd kill it for you. So long as you had the bits. We split ways around the time this twice-fucked moon got abandoned. Thing is, I got myself some fond memories. We had some keepsakes of ours we kept in a lockbox, and I've been thinking about seeing it found.
You want mementos? What photographs, or...?
Thereabouts.
What if they're still alive?
I'll be glad for it, but I ain't stupid. This planet tends to get people killed. I just want some closure.
Can't you find them yourself?
Getting on in years, kid. Legs ain't working like they used to. Sulfur burns a little too long in the lungs. This joint's looking like my last home.
Alright, one lockbox coming right up.
Appreciate it, kid. I'm marking outposts on your map. You spend a lot of time out there. Might be a good place to start. Here's a key for the door. Oh, Nyoka. How have you been?
Better, worse, I don't know, you know?
Yep. Nothing on this moon for nobody. Just a lot of heartbreak.
Nyoka, you know this guy?
Oh, sure. Rap job. Back before the corpse went crying back to Terra 2.
Running with a different partner these days. Thought the other ones was gonna last.
Yeah, well, they didn't.
Perception. I don't think Nyoka wants to talk about this.
Yeah, I'm getting that. Apologies. Anyway, I had a herd of woolly cows back in them days. Then a pride of raps moved in and I had a lot less. Nyoka cleared them out. I was a decent shot. She was better. I'm lucky to hit the broadside of a mana queen these days.
20 bits, buy yourself a drink.
I can't repay no kindnesses now. Alright, so. I reckon one of the most interesting places I've been is the Hot Pole. You know what that is?
I have no idea. If I knew anything about Monarch, I wouldn't be asking you. I'm pretty sure I've been there. All the dancers wear feathers, right?
No, kid. Not that kind of hot pole. This moon ain't big enough to rotate. It's locked. One side always facing Olympus, the other always facing away. Olympus might not be a star, but it throws off assloads of heat. Monarch's hot pole is the part that's closest to the gas giant. It's in the middle of this big mountain plateau. Volcano's so high the peaks are in space.
Is there no air? How'd you survive? If it's so hot, it's high, and there's no air, or not much. Nice views though. Sounds like a boring place. Nothing could live out there.
O2 breathers. The heat from Olympus is worse though. Close your eyes, you can see rays bursting through your eyeballs. Little streaks of light. The funny thing is, then in the middle there's just smooth rock. Circular-like. All the dust blown away. Pale gray with hair-fine cracks all over. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I was lightheaded from the O2. But I felt like I had to take off the breather for a moment, put my ear to the ground.
And perception, it's hot enough to boil water, and you put your ear against a rock?
I did get a burn on the low before I smartened up. Put a towel under me. It was at the edge of hearing. Deep down. Far off. Irregular. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. The sound of a bird pecking out of a shell.
You made that whole thing up. You had me there for a minute. A good story, definitely worth a drink. Well, that's fucking terrifying.
When there's a groundquake now, I hold my breath. Because I don't know if it's Olympus squeezing us with gravity, or wings getting stretched.
Is this foreshadowing? Well, leave you be. Actually, you might have another story.
I'm drinking here. Nothing on... I won't decline it. So, you know about the ocean? It's where the monarchists keep their salt tuna.
I saw it in Stellar Bay. I didn't know it was a whole ocean. Salt tuna aren't from Monarch, are they? After that last story, should I expect this to end with you running into a giant fish?
You couldn't pay me enough to go out on a boat. That much water scares the fuck out of me.
Yeah, he is.
You can see forever. Goes all the way around the moon, at the twilight band. On one side, the volcanoes of the hot pole, on the other, the storm wall of the cold pole. Nobody knows how deep it is. Never needed to. The salt tuna keep near the surface. What's more interesting to me is the tides.
Tides? Water comes up, water goes down, no big deal. Tide goes in, tide goes out. You can't explain that. There's a Tucker Carlson quote for you. Big ocean circles the planet. This is getting boring real fast.
No big deal on T2, maybe. Or back on Earth.
Oh wait, was that Tucker Carlson? That might have been Bill
How big
O'Reilly.
Olympus is, the tides are monsters.
It was somebody like that.
When it's low, the ocean pulls back miles. When it's high, entire islands go under. It ain't so bad in the bay. Likely why they built a city here. But one morning I've gone a ways east. Tides are out, and off in the mud I see something catching sun.
If you're gonna tell me sunken alien ruins, I'm gonna be real disappointed. Salt tuna left stranded in the tide, maybe? If it was me, I would have headed out for a look-see.
I figured it must have been some corporate boat gone aground. Or maybe sunk by storm. Good salvage, right? Legit. Standing out there in the mud, miles from any place, is a circle of silver columns. 6 of them. About 2 stories tall. Seamless metal. While I'm standing there in the middle of them, my ears start pounding and I
They
see
just blend into one,
out of the corner of my eyes.
to one right-wing talking
Disappearing when I
head.
look straight at them.
So you're telling me that you ran into space ghosts? Great. If the columns were metal, somebody must have made them. Medicine 55, science 35. Sounds like the effects of infrasound. Makes your eardrums and eyeballs vibrate.
What kind of gobbledygook you talking? Alls I know is I was scared half out of my brains. About then, while I'm cussing into the dark miles from shore, I realize there's another sound in the distance. A roaring off in the night. The tide's coming in.
Oh shit. You dumbass. Not to ruin your story, but you obviously survived.
That's exactly what I said at the time. It gets up to my chest before I start outpacing it. But I didn't stop running until I was on something real damn tall. The weirdest thing? I went back the next low tide. Flew out with an AG loader. The columns were gone. And I've never seen them since.
You sure you went back to the same place? No evidence, huh? Convenient. That was pointless.
Sure as I can be. The moral is, the tides here will kill you if you ain't careful. So stay the fuck away from the water.
Another 20 bits.
I'm near out of stories. You'll have to enjoy this one. I told you before about the hot pole. The point of T of Monarch, closest to the gas giant.
And later you mentioned a cold pole and a storm wall. Giant plateau, hot enough to boil water, radiation, peaks tall enough to reach space.
Not the friendliest place. Don't need to explain why none of the companies bothered to settle there. The cold pole is the side that always faces away from Olympus. That's where most of the water is, big sheets of ice. The warmest it gets is 40 below. So you got one end bitter cold and the other boiling hot. That's why there's constant wind, and why we have the storm wall.
You keep mentioning this storm wall, what is it?
Where the hot air from one end meets the frigid air from the other, you get storms. You go far enough towards the cold side, you'll see it. A wall of ice cliffs. Giant sheets cracking off into the sea. And overhead storm clouds, thick and rolling. Snow and ice on gale force winds.
Sounds worse than the hot pole to me. I'd still take it over being boiled alive. And yet, you thought, seems like a great place to visit.
In my younger years, I liked the idea of seeing something nobody else bothered to. Standing where no one else ever would. I was a stubborn cuss. I trudged through the storm wall. Had to do it in one go. If you stop for half an hour, you get buried. It was night when I made it through. 90 below and falling. Perfect dark, stars by the million.
The spiders. No, not the spiders. Sounds impressive. It could have been, it couldn't have been that amazing, and then aliens showed up. Am I right?
No, don't be weird, kid.
Don't be
It was
weird.
cold enough that CO2 froze out of the air. CO2 is what makes our brains go, you need to breathe. So I was standing there, head going all swimmy because I wasn't feeling no urge to breathe.
Good thing you didn't pass out. You'd be dead. I assume you got out of there fast.
Yeah, unconscious, asleep. Well, your body's got no urge to breathe on its own here. You're gonna die. People can live all sorts of places and survive all kinds of things. Too cold to want to breathe would be a mighty strange death.
Got any more stories? I'm buying.
Nah. Go out and live your life for a bit. Do something, I don't know, exciting.
Gotta go. Now these are all generic NPCs. Oh, here, let me just go back right now. I'll go back and fast travel to here real quick. Where am I exactly? Guessing I'm just here. Okay. Oh my god. Click on it. The menu is so finicky. Oh, there you are.
Oh, you're back. Please tell me you found my baby boy. Where is he? Where's my little Tucker?
Lie one, I'm sorry. Tucker is dead. Tucker wanted me to tell you that he died. That's
No, that can't be true. Not my little boy, not my baby. Wait, are you sure it wasn't someone else? Maybe my little boy's all right.
Oh
How
god.
did you know it was him?
Not the spider lungs. I found this ring on Tucker's body. You can go examine his corpse if you want.
That's Tucker's ring. His daddy gave it to him and he never took it off since. How did you... No, no, it can't be. He's not dead. Not my child. Not my sweet Tucker. I promise I always look out for him. Take the money. Just please leave me to grieve.
Okay, thanks. Will they see me if I... if I pickpocket you?
What? Well, could have sworn I heard something.
Take the literally one bit off of her. Oh god, no. Giant spider breathing. Truly hell. There anything else over here? No. Meet with this. Where's this at? That's outside. The arms building? Star-Crossed Troopers. I guess I don't have a... what do you call it? quest. I'll just have to talk to them to get a quest, I guess.
It ain't right. How many good folk we gonna lose for it?
What is this?
We gotta earn our keep out.
Carry on.
A manta queen.
Yeah.
Oh, there they
Well,
are.
don't mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
A total failure, then. So much for the ruins.
And hell only knows where the Van Noys are. They never showed.
I'm sure they're... Ah, let's talk later. It seems we have company. A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts.
What do you teach?
The truth that I have come to learn and embrace since shedding the corporate yoke. Out here, we survive by the sheer strength of our spirit. We have no need for the endless rules and red tape of a corporate structure.
We do seem to burn through endless ammunition and medical tape, though.
Yes, well, such is life. Our descendants will enjoy safety and luxury, but our generation is the foundation on which that future is built. Now, why have you come?
I'm looking for ways to help the people. Anybody need anything?
A great many things, in fact.
We could always use a hand rounding up supplies.
Or... Now, here's an idea. There's an old printing press I've been trying to get up and running.
Printing press on Monarch? Why? Wouldn't supplies help more? I'm guessing you need it cleared out.
Indeed, but first we need the parts I ordered. Will you aid us in our cause?
Sure.
Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Wait, where is Huxley?
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead.
MSI supplies you? Where is the supplier?
She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north.
MSI supplies you?
One of our sympathizers, a woman named Carlotta, periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup.
Alright, I'll be back.
Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage.
Nyoka, I can smell you're having fun.
I have some questions for you.
All right.
Tell me about the Iconoclasts.
The Iconoclasts are free folk. We live under our rules, motivated by our own beliefs, all petals on the same flower of enlightenment. Meanwhile, the board strangles the will of its workers. It is the penultimate exercise of a poisoned society where people are enslaved by a corporate ladder. We seek to replace their way of life with ours. Philosophism is the key to unlocking their shackles.
Let's see. But it'd be dangerous to let anarchy run rampant. From what I've seen, I have to agree, anarchy would be better. Is this why the board has cordoned off Monarch? while the rest of the colony thinks your way is insane.
This is not anarchy. Society requires structure, Captain. It is just that the board's structure is killing the colony. Ours will not.
Want to know more about your teachings?
Awakening is available to all whose minds are ready to accept it. What would you like to know?
I hear the word eternal thrown around. What is that?
The eternal. We are all part of the consciousness of the cosmos. Each of us plays a tiny role in the universe's continual journey toward understanding itself. You and I, and the rats and the mantis swarms. Divinity is in us all, and the eternal is that divinity.
Even OSI, are there members similarly divine? It must be more divine than a beast. But I don't believe in any of this. How can I be divine?
Everyone, regardless of ability to believe, is another facet of the universe contemplating its own existence.
What do you mean by an awakening?
The point of no return. When your mind fully opens to the eternal truth. Every philosophist experiences it along the path to enlightenment. For many, it is the first brush with the cold of death, when they realize that all of their lives have boiled down into the single truth of that moment. Mine was witnessing my friend and colleague transform into the very evil we sought to combat. Now he runs MSI, just like the overlords before him.
So, Sanjir betrayed you. You turned to religion, and now we're here. But this worker enjoyed much more freedom than those of the board. I brushed with death, but I don't believe any of this. Dumb. Do you need to be asleep to have an awakening?
You know, you aren't the first to make that joke.
Do you believe in a creator?
Not in the sense of a single entity, fashioning the universe as a whittler fashions a flute. The universe came into being over time, organically, naturally, and without purpose. In that sense, I suppose you could say that, in the interest of finding its purpose, the universe itself created all living things.
Right, but what started it all? That sounds like nonsense. Dumb. Like when I get lost, so I draw myself a map.
No offense, but I ain't following any map you draw.
You are uncannily observant.
Never mind.
All right. Why have you come?
Gotta get going. Where's, Zara?
Hey. What?
Oh, I guess she won't speak to me until she... Or I get her medicine or whatever. Oh, so... let's see. We're gonna Graham Bryant's personal conglomeration of notes, theories, and findings regarding philosophism and how it informs your lives. I have organized into 3 categories: the Iconoclasts, the Halcyon Colony, and the Universe. Let's see, the Halcyon Colony. The board's lies. The board vastly overestimates their authority and grasps onto power without the Earth's Directorate's military might to back them up. They would not be able to maintain their life-draining grip on the colony's throat. They spread lies and misinformation to confuse and oppress the masses. Perhaps that's one of the reasons that they have not allowed my colony ships since the Hope's disappearance. They've had 70 years to condition their good little workers to follow their directives unquestioningly. Their lies become more and more transparent as the years pass on, and will soon be too obvious for even the most deluded colonists to see. The oppression must end. A man from Byzantium told us of an acquaintance who had been arrested for carrying philosopher's texts. Not teaching, not evangelizing, just carrying. They oppress any truth that threatens their corrupt structure. Is this what we want? Do we want to live in a society where we can be sent to Tartarus for our beliefs? No. Their workers' minds are poisoned. Their will shackled. Their dreams hamstrung. This can stand no longer. We must tear this entire regime down. The danger of a corporate society. I hope to someday publish a greater work in which I can more expansively lay out what is so clear to me, that our society's obsession with a corporate-run life has stifled and crippled humanity's ability to grow. Alas, for now, I can only collect my scattered thoughts into this barely functional machine. In my younger and more vulnerable days, I bought into the attraction of a corporate ladder, a measured, quantifiable way with which to judge oneself against one's peers. It provided motivation, meaning. Yet my spirit longed for more than a paycheck. It yearned to reach out and connect with my fellow man. It sought a connection. It sought kin. It sought a familial unit. The corporations claim that they are a familial unit, but they treat us like pets. We beg for scraps at the table. If they are so kind as to drop one, we praise the ground they tread on, while they usher us to kennels called homes. We attach ourselves to contractually obligated familial units, strangers to whom we share no more connection than the employers seeking to empower themselves by our unions. We bear children out of obligation to our executives, who demand a constant workforce. We slave away in the vain hope that someday we too will be like those executives, until the day we die and are processed, burned, and filed away as another tick on the human resources paperwork. We have built ourselves into a cold, unthinking, efficient machine. And in doing so, we have abandoned all the warmth humanity is capable of. I weep for us all. Wow, too real. Sanjir and the betrayal of his truth. I often recall my former friend who once sought to dismantle the corporations as I still do. When he took ownership of the corporation, I held him in such contempt. I called him a coward, a betrayer. He was becoming the very thing he hated. Now, I'm not so sure. Recently, I've come to accept that his heart was more closed than mine. I cannot expect every man to be able to open himself to the eternal truth as I have. Some are just not capable. And so it is a tragic thing. Tragic that he is weaker than I'd hoped. That he cannot fight for a cause. I can empathize with tragedy, should the day come when the metal of our spirits clash against one another. That empathy will shield me from guilt. Like the board, he now stands across our path, arms crossed, stubbornly resistant to the eternal truth. Like the board, he spreads, nay, celebrates the poison that cripples our society. Like the board, his stubbornness will only blind him to the inevitable fall. Tragic. The Iconoclast. Personal thoughts regarding Zora. For someone who is so committed to the Iconoclast way, I fear that Zara is slipping off the true path. More and more often, I fear her attachment to the materialism of our oppressors sways her decisions, more than the search for the guiding truth that will save us. She often tells me that our people are hungry. I agree. Their spirits long for fulfillment. A much more powerful powerful power than any pang in an empty gut. Teaching notes. Of all the things to motivate a person, I'm finding freedom has been the most powerful. Many of them still remember being slaves to the corporate structure. Recalling those painful memories lights their fire anew. A man from Fallbrook stopped in on his way to Stellar Bay. After thumbing through our pamphlet, he asked me how we can survive without money. I found an appropriate metaphor in gas masks. When clearing a mantis swarm nest, we wear masks to ward off poisonous fumes. Even after the nest is cleared, the fumes may remain for some time. Thus, we wear the masks until we are safe to breathe. Until the very last dregs of our poisonous corporation society are gone, the attachment to bits will remain. Though their use is uncomfortable, and though they stifle our spirit, just as the masks are ill-fitting and limit our vision, we must persist with them until we can cast them aside. But iPhone? Shifting priorities. As our numbers grow, I find that the more and more of our population turns to the written word of my pamphlets. I am happy to continue making them, but I must find a more efficient way to print and distribute this reading material. I wonder if that old printing press might be convinced to run once more. Wouldn't that be amazing? Wouldn't that be something? My eyes. I need to put in my eye drops. To return to my duties as an editor in the publication, only this time for my own control, and not stifled by the rules and regulations of style guides and grammar books. Nobody will tell me where to put a comma. I'll put them where they fucking belong, as decreed by the eternal truth. My brand. Let's see. Access files on the universe. Influence drift. When I realized the truth of philosophism, I immediately wondered how I can be the first to recognize the poisonous spiral that has shaped our society. When one day I was talking to, of all people, Huxley, she had lamented that she'd had nothing more than a pet canid. I confessed to know very little about animal behavior, as I am much more concerned with animals, the animal that is mankind, but I stressed that I didn't think much thing was possible. She let it go, but some weeks later, Zora reported the strangest thing, stories of a marauder and a canid follower. I don't know if it had been cited here or on Terra 2, but I immediately thought of Huxley and her reckless, wild imagination. I wondered if she had told other people and if word had spread of the possibility until it wriggled its way into the mind of marauders somewhere. Ideas are insidious. If even a marauder, mindless husk that it is, can be convinced of an idea, there must be hope for the workers of this colony, poisoned as they are against the eternal truth. If we can shout so loudly that the truth inches its way into the collective consciousness, I am confident that it will spread to the rest of the cosmos. The suppression of the truth. It is very difficult to face the eternal truth, that everything happens for a reason, that life and everything in it is the will of the cosmic consciousness, can be a terrifying one. There is an urge among us all to control the parameters of one's life. This urge is so powerful that it suppresses the eternal truth, simply by existing. Mankind has not shed the weight of its own shackles, so I find that spreading philosophism is unnecessarily difficult. But the universe cannot suppress it forever. Biology changes, creatures adapt and evolve. We overcome our urges and become, and for the better of our species. Someday, our minds will be more open to this idea. Until then, I must not abandon hope.
Nice day, huh?
I don't know if I had to wait till she goes back into the clinic, I guess. And then maybe she'll talk to me. Okay, I'm gonna go grab a drink and put in some eye drops real quick. Okay.
Sorry about earlier. Graham and I don't always see eye to eye. Besides, we just got our asses kicked in the ruins. Not a great time to yammer on about his printing press.
You run the triage clinic here?
Yeah, name's Zora. I've been patching up the iconoclast since day one. Whenever Graham's lack of foresight gets someone hurt, I get them back on their feet. If I can.
After meeting that guy, I'm amazed anyone around here still has 4 functioning limbs.
Don't get me wrong. He's got an uncanny ability to harden folks' spirits. And we need that around here.
So you're a Sawbones.
I was a long time ago. Over in Cascadia. Rizzo was trying to sweeten up animal parts, and often that meant a lab coat got bit. Now I'm whatever I need to be to keep these folks from bleeding out.
It does seem wasteful to buy press parts rather than food.
Hey, you got some decency in you. Careful. That's rare around these parts, and folks are liable to try and take advantage of it.
Do you always talk to your leader like that?
When he's being an idiot, sure.
What happened to the ruins?
The Mantiqueen showed up out of nowhere, and I guess the gunfire attracted raptidons. It was a damn bloodbath.
You found a queen that far north? Wish I'd been there.
You and me both, Nyoka. We could have used the help. Listen, unless this is urgent, I need to oversee the wounded.
Talking to me is always urgent. Need any help?
You want to do us a favor or two? Go talk to Bronson. He's always looking to pass his work off on someone else. For now, I gotta get to the wounded. Welcome to Amber Heights.
Okay, let's see. The commuter optional, get the... that's the printing press, okay. Do you have anything else to
May the
say?
eternal
No.
truth guide you.
Okay. That's over there. I have to go in here? Wait. Where is this? I guess I have to go in here. Maybe. Whatever. I'll go in here anyway. Oh, it's... never mind. It's... it's sealed. Okay. How do I get around here? To go in the go around to the water? No. Am I missing something? Let's see. Oh, there's a path back here. Okay. I went the wrong way. Niles.
Excuse me, but this area's off limits. We got a leaky generator. It ain't safe. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off.
Let's see, what's going on here?
We're fixing a leaky generator. What's it to you?
Let's see. I'm supposed to meet someone here. That's what. What's wrong with the generator? Why are you out fixing a generator in the middle of nowhere?
Right. Carlotta. Yeah, she's inside. We got first rights, though. Soon as we fix that generator, she's ours.
Why are you after her?
You'd have to ask the boss. I just know she wants Carlotta voided.
I need to get inside.
And I'm just gonna let you walk on in? Why's that now?
A lie. Here to investigate reports of a mantis swarm infestation. Persuade. You're here for Carlotta. I get that. I'll offer. You get paid, we all get to go home with a win. Bribe. With 2,000 bits. No, I'll lie to you.
Oh, of all the void damned. I ain't getting eaten alive for a couple of bits. Pack it up, crew.
Wow.
We're going.
I'll talk to you first, before I do any of this. Locked.
It's too quiet. What are you up to out there? Hello?
Your mom. Relax. The sublight squad is gone.
Relax. I've been cooped up in here for almost 2 days. Who are you, anyway?
I'm Adrena Chrome. Graham sent me to collect supplies.
Oh, finally! Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run.
Why did Sanjar ban you from working with the Iconoclasts?
You'd have to ask him. All I know is that if I get caught, I'll get arrested.
Why have you been helping Graham?
It's an enviable thing he's doing. Free people and all that. I can't live that way. I need my structure. But I respect the Iconoclasts for doing it.
Where will they get the supplies now?
Law help them. I don't know. Maybe Sublight can lend a hand. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this. What do you want delivered?
Graham's looking for some high-capacity data cartridges. Zora suggested extra food and medicine.
I always took that woman for the sensible type. Good on her. I'll send some along. Give them all my regards. And good luck out there. Don't go getting eaten.
Oh, I can just loot the place. Cool. Ooh. This terminal I'm brought to you by enter company name here, enter company name here, enter slogan here. Let's see, sulfur safe power generation system warning unauthorized access to equipment may result in injury, death, or unemployment. Hack 55, route the gas outside. Hold on, what is... Exposure to hazardous material warning. Anyone in the immediate vicinity of this generator and its environment facing vents may be subject to burns, disfigurement, and increased risk of cancer. Please ensure that all on-site personnel have evacuated the venting area. Refer to UDL Handbook for procedure regarding the reimbursement time of spending evac. Vent the gas. Gas venting in process. Once the procedure completes, the vents will need to be closed. Thank you. What did that do? I think that... Is that just a way to kill the guys outside, probably? Just if you sneak in here. Okay, close the vents. Oh, this better be something good. Oh, vented Mark III helmet. What is this thing? Iconoclast helmet. This old metal fastest helmet was intended for mining work in high particulate areas. Now it's just headgear for apolitical nonconformists. What? Oh.
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
I got your rollers. The rest of your account went to food and medicine.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got some sense in their head. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
She isn't. Sunger has declared a stop sale on goods to the Iconoclasts.
That is most unfortunate. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony.
What next? Time to fix up the printing press, then.
I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best. Meet them there and find out if they've been successful.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins. Our people died out there.
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing facility with the same importance as I.
The hell's the sense in recruiting if you're just gonna get them killed?
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
Spreading the word has to be priority number 1. Otherwise, how can this movement grow? You could have sent them at her backing Zora up, right? Do you 2 ever stop bickering?
This is worth bickering over. The Iconoclasts can't keep their heads in the ground forever, or they're going to starve and die slow. Look, just If the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling we'll need them.
I'll do everything I can. Oh no, they respawned.
Like a wrapped among the rocks.
We're doing this. Keep this up and I won't have any new battle scars.
Wait, what did I give them? They're doing like science damage. What did I... A rifle? Oh, I gave you a machine gun that does plasma damage. Okay.
Knock them up. Let's hit. Someone else will clean this up, right?
Careful. Only things you'll find in the ruins are liable to shoot at you.
Here we go.
Nice shot, Captain.
Nice one. Get it up! Get it up!
Oh. No, I'm stuck in the corner. Oh. Well, I'm too powerful. My little pog champ. I say as I'm about to get my ass kicked by
Here we go.
something.
Everyone all right?
Ah.
Don't mess with us.
Oh.
Here we go.
Okay, let's see. Might be a fast travel thing here. Wait, I never even noticed that. Idle camera unavailable. Sealed.
Think they left anything good behind?
Don't bother knocking on any doors. If anyone's inside, they're liable to respond with gunfire.
Here we go! Nice one!
Yeah, I know. their sounds are like muffled. It's really a good touch. Ah, I missed. No. Was there really nothing here? It wasn't like a fast traveler or anything here. Or any houses I can go inside. Oh, there's a locked door.
Hello? Hello? I hear boots out there. Wait, can rats wear boots?
Lie. Snarl like a raptidon. Hello? Who's in there?
Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Manta Queen showed up. then Raptidons. It was a void blast.
Oh, I didn't read the dumb option. No. I didn't read. I thought it was a leave conversation. I always think that the last one is just leave. I always think the last one is just like leave conversation, so I don't bother reading it. Oh, that's too far back. Oh well. Whoa, a talking door. You got locked in how?
Easier than it sounds, alright? Next time you get chased by Raptidons, you let me know the rationality of your decisions.
Well, I need to get in that room.
Phew. Thanks, mister. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross.
I think I found it. Seeing as though you're trapped, you might as well answer a few things for me. There must be a way to open it from the inside.
Oh, much obliged.
Ah, phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
Still landing yourself in trouble, eh, Hux?
Oh, hi, Nyoka. You mind giving me
Great
an escort back home? Oh, you're traveling with someone. Never mind.
You sure you're okay to travel? Normally when you help someone, they give you something for their trouble. Good luck leaving a tag. With the trouble you caused me, you're dying here. Leave conversation.
Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy, and hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend?
Identical, slightly blurry friend. Normally they give me something.
I ain't got nothing on me. How's about a heaping helping of appreciation and respect?
Lie. By being saved by me, you entered a non-negotiable contract. You now owe recompense. Intimidate. Give me something or I'm stuffing you back in there. Persuade. I can buy ammo with I can't buy ammo with appreciation and respect. Surely you've got something on you. Put in a good word for me with the iconoclasts, and we'll call it even. You have entered a...
Shit. I wouldn't have agreed to be saved if I'd known that. Alright, here.
What'd you get me? 750 bits. Okay. Yeah, good luck.
Thanks a lot, mister.
Welcome to Archives, Records, and Miscellaneous Storage. ARMS. Please select one of the menu options below. View executive orders. Accessing loading access document. Executive review. Sanjar Nandi. Sanjar has a bad habit of padding his reports with numbers and statistics. Not very good with slogans, jingles, and/or taglines. Presentations tend to be dry and lacking in emotional appeal and funny references. Sanjar only displays a noted tendency to complete work rather than delegating it, a trend unbecoming of upper management. All in all, Sanjar's work habits suggest a preoccupation with details and a startling lack of vision. We cannot recommend him for further advancement. Needs improvement in the following areas: interpersonal communication, brevity, delegation, idea generation. Turn to page. Let's see. A note: all executive reviews are property of Monarch Stellar Industries. It is not permissible to view or tamper with any executive review without the approval of an authorized manager. Monarch Stellar Industries is not responsible for any mental, emotional, or digestive distress that may result from viewing these reviews. Okay, that's the same thing. Okay. Executive review. Bryant Graham. Restricted file. I can hack it. Spoof login credentials. Graham's understanding of product messaging and branding is impressive, especially for a relatively low-level editor. He has a knack for memorable slogans and taglines. However, Graham has issues with brevity and shows consistent disregard for prescribed fonts and formats. Some of his work has been flagged for subversive undertones. Recommend further supervision. And Erickson Dora. Dora shows a real knack for brief but compelling presentations, supported by catchy slogans. Her delegation skills are also top-notch. She can build a lengthy meeting around any topic and emerge with plenty of work assigned. Recommended for promotion. Delete all. Oh yeah, I'd leveled up. My lie is 88. Let's see. I like the lockpick. A little bit of that, a little bit of hack. My persuade is lacking. I'll just get that. That'll be fine. Prepare the printing press. That's right over there.
Here we go. On they go. That's the last of them.
Hey, it's the twins. Surprised you two needed backup.
Nyoka, you're a sight right now, I'll tell you what. We are up a creek.
I bet. You really come this far north for a printing press?
Yeah, I know, but that's the mission. Don't suppose y'all are busy right now.
Graham actually sent me to secure the press. If you guys are going after the printing press, then yeah, I'm here to help. Zara sent me to look for you guys. Once I get out safe, I'll see about that press. I'm here to secure the printing press, but that can wait. Let's get you out of here.
I appreciate the sentiment, stranger. But we can't leave without patching these guys up. Acker here is bleeding out and Jensen can't see straight. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours.
My professional medical advice is to get out of here as soon as possible. Bleeding might kill him, but rats definitely will.
How many years of medical school went into that word of wisdom? Sorry. We appreciate the assist. We just need to find our medics so we can do exactly as you say. Get the hell out.
Any idea where he went? Got it. See if I can find him. I don't have time to play doctor. You're on your own. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, on account of giving him the order. He's searching the old settlement to the north of the press.
I got it.
Talk to me.
Carry on. Hey.
The last of them.
Okay, let's see. I was at the medic's over here. That's a big one. Raptodon colossus. That's a lot of them. Here, I'll take out the little ones first. No. Help me, guys. Oh my god, it launched me across the map.
Looks like your path's at an end. Welcome to the iconoclast, asshole.
Okay. Oh, what's this? Euthanasia kit. It's a shotgun. Shooting for the head is merciful. See, it has 47. Oh, it's actually better than my current shotgun. I don't think it has any mods, though. It's level 14. It's only level 14 compared to this. Light, knockdown. I guess I'll use it. It's more damage. Oh wait, I could see what was... Maybe that's probably the skill, I think I broke the barrier, or whatever it is for the thing. That's probably what the passive is for it. Where's the... perks, not perks, skills. For the lockpick. Yeah, 20 adept. Lockpick preview. Yeah. See what's inside of lock containers. Okay, let's... Hide you. You can't hide your shit. I can see it.
Any luck out there?
I found your trauma kit. Your medic is dead.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
Okay, let's see. Yep, there we go. Oh yeah, it's gonna keep confusing me. Safety announcement draft. A draft of different safety announcements from when the press was still operational. Most of them have been crossed out. Safety guards are there to guard your safety. Replacement limbs are no replacements at all. Let's convey safety standards around our conveyor. Don't be a fool around the spools. Oh no, I made everything mad. Let me in. Oh no, it's sealed. It's locked. No. 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 That's a lot of enemies. Okay, I should probably... Nah, just go for it. Oh, there's actually a... There's a ladder. Can they get up here? Oh, they can't. At least I can funnel the ball. There we go. Final notice, Schuster C. To but may concern, I, Cadden Schuster, do hereby declare my official resignation. Delivery services on the Terra 1 printing facility, ODE 2214, shall cease forthwith. During my tenure of service, I have made known numerous complaints regarding the hazards of work in the on this law-forsaken rock, including but not limited to the infestation of unknown insects in my sinus cavities, resulting in weeks of unpaid leave. The as yet unreimbursed loss of several articles of clothing due to acidic properties of the local atmosphere. 3. The constant, unrelenting aggression of local wildlife. 4. A persistent itching and coughing, malady in the lungs. Malady, whatever. Likely due to breathing in trace amounts of sulfur. 5. Equally persistent indigestion, a symptom of an overall nutritional problem stemming from the fact that I am in fact allergic to fish, which is the main diet provided to service workers based in Stellar Bay. I have received the following responses to the complaints, all of which I deem unacceptable. 1. At my resulting loss of olfactory senses, I was deemed, quote, lucky to no longer suffer the stench of fish and sulfur. 2. My wardrobe was replaced with uniforms out of Stellar Bay, which suffered the exact same degradation, and I was thus no better off. 3. At my insistence, I was awarded the services of a local hunter, one N. Ramanamir Wentworth, who spent the entire service call inebriated and offering my sensibilities with off-color language. 4. After a thorough medical examination, I was found to be in working health, which was deemed more fortunate than many. 5. At my insistence that additional dietary needs be offered, I was instead awarded extra supplies of toilet paper. After this latest response, I hereby want whoever is reading this to go hang themselves, and that your replacement rollers, ink carts, belting, bindings, keys, stamps, lubricants, and whatever else is in their infernal boxes can all be found rotting in the wilderness. And good day to you. Sincerely, Cadden Schuster. Oh wow, I actually don't have... Oh, it's full of money. I don't have the lockpick for that. Oh. Let's see. Universal Defense Logistics would like to remind employees that it is in no way responsible for highly unfortunate, but realistically probable cases of loss of life in its facilities. Wow, they actually did. Let's see. Shipment status ULD masks. From ULD accounts receivable to Bolshov D. Subject ULD masks. Miss Bolshov. ULD Mark 4 security masks are meant to be used in crowd dispersal scenarios. They are not appropriate for a workplace environment. Your purchase request has been denied. See, Tube and may concern, I was talking to one of the guards, and he isn't having trouble breathing at all. In fact, none of our guards have had asthma attacks from the air here. We believe it is because of their gas masks. I've attached a purchase request for safety equipment for the rest of us. Sincerely, Darlene Bulch. Olfactory filters. I guess I should read it from the bottom, because that's the front. Whom it may concern, my boss is using olfactory filters to ward off the stench of sulfur from this law-forsaken planet. I've attached a purchase request for a number of filters so that the rest of us don't have to suffer. Miss Bolshov, focus testing indicates that the air quality on Terra 1 does not warrant the use of olfactory filters or any other scent-blocking equipment. Your purchase request for something to deal with the stink of sulfur is denied. Shipment status, replacement rollers. Let's see, to whom it may concern, the rollers in our printing press facility are degraded and will break soon. I've attached a purchase order for new ones. Our research indicates that the facility is not due for replacement parts for another 5 months. We will send new parts, including rollers, when that time comes. They aren't lasting as long because of the sulfur in the fucking air. We need new parts, because the old ones we've got broke. According to the manufacturer, your current rollers are capable of retaining efficiency in all environments. We have no evidence to support your claim that the rollers are degrading because of this ... air. It is. That's trying to get anything, really. Request denied. Reason? We don't want to spend money. That's pretty much what it always comes down to. You hope you find a chair at IKEA. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, yeah! Nice one! And that's how it's done, Captain?
I haven't seen that. Borscht pockets. What is this? Borscht pockets. can be microwaved in 2.5 seconds. That's not cheese, it's borscht pockets. That's 2.5 seconds, that's pretty impressive. Oh, hold on. Nope. Let's see. Terry's birthday. No, we are not celebrating Terry's birthday. Terry's dead, folks. I know he meant a lot to everyone here, myself included, but let his untimely demise be a lesson about safety in the workplace. Don't pet the canids. We're leaving. To all employees of Terra 1 Publications, yes, the rumors are true. We're leaving. The board has decided to cut their losses and operate on Terra 2 instead. In accordance with the evacuation order, we are to await a shuttle out of Cascadia. When we get word that our ride is on the way, we'll shutter this facility, pack everything up, and lock the door on the way out. Until then, however, we are expected to continue working. I'm sure reassignments are forthcoming, but that's not an excuse to slow down. We still have magazines to publish, people. Our customers are eager to find out what happened in Dissident Hunter, number 112. Halcyon Referendum 207 Terra 1 Hazard Clause. Halcyon Holdings Corporate Board. Public Notice 117 on the issue of Hazard Clause for Terra 1. This notice, issued January 12th, 2343, serves as a public denouncement of Terra 1 as a feasible workplace environment. Due to the hostile and aggressive nature of the wildlife, as well as the unsustainability of its natural flora for use in human consumption, the Halcyon Holdings Corporate Board has officially enacted a hazard clause covering the entirety of Terra 1. After an evacuation period of no more than 6 months, Terra 1 will be officially considered illegal territory. As this is a unanimous decision, all corporations caught operating on Terra 1 after the evacuation period will face fines and possible disbarment, as defined in Halcyon Code 21.1 or 22.1. Cool. Let's see. We have install rollers. Wow. System is restored. Equipment alignment successful. Press number 6 is now operational. Print? I'm printing dick pics. That's the... now printing all of the hentai dojins. Hot off the press. The first one we're printing, that one with the goat. This with Goat Ton. Oh no.
If you'll just listen...
No, no more listening, no more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring?
Kill them all. Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish and... Okay. If there are gunships, they sure don't... That sure don't stop me. That didn't stop me from landing here. The printing press is all yours.
Excellent.
Did you find the Vanoys?
Yes, the Vanoys are on their way back.
Thank the Eternal.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. This plan's brilliance is in its subtlety. For the time being, let us cease our activities on the tower, lest we bring premature attention upon us. I have much to do, articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word.
Okay. Anything else to say? No. I have to wait for her to go all the way back to the... I do.
Myself an entire
Great.
plant after all this.
But, no.
Hey, Captain. I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush. You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
You're talking about the massacre. Back when the corps were pulling out, pirates raided the place and killed the MSI bigwigs living here.
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby rat nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door.
A random door code doesn't sound useful. The Amber Heights gate? Why are we keeping this to ourselves? I don't get what's so important about this. Don't you have bigger problems? Okay. Go to the relay station, see if the code's useful, anything else?
Right. The access codes to Amber Heights. What gets me is, if this belonged to the pirates, that means they knew someone there. If someone gave them the gate code, all those deaths, Captain, all that blood is on their hands.
Why are we keeping this to ourselves?
Graham isn't fond of talking about the history here. He had friends who worked here. The massacre hit him pretty hard. You know him. Live and let live and all that. I don't want to burden him right now, especially if this ends up being a dead end.
Okay.
Just a warning. The area's infested with mantisaurs. I'd send some help, but we're, you know, preparing for war.
Right, I'm on it.
Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out for the Taros.
It was me. Okay, let's see. Open the sealed door. It's the one all the way over there. You just have to actually go there. Actually, let me go back to my ship, because I need to upgrade my weapons. Where's my... and repair all of my gear. It's been a while. Okay, let's see, where is the... I can't mod that shotgun I have. Because it's a unique. Let's see. I can tinker with it a bit. $500. I have a bunch of money, I might as well. How high can I make it? 1,000? Just make it... Can't these go like a, yeah, I'll just leave it there. 200. Oh, that's 1,000 now. Oh, I got this. What is this? Or did I already equip that? I did. Okay. You have... Hey. Where's... Oh, that's Felix, not, Where did I put that on? You... When did I switch my armor? What? Did I switch? Oh, I put that on to hack something and I never took it off. I've been walking around this whole time with like level 2 armor. But like for the last, I don't even know how long. That was so long ago. That was like before I even left this whole area. That was this entire time this I've been like wearing no armor. Well, I really gotta remember to switch my armor back when I'm not hacking stuff. Just been tanking it. Okay, keep that. I think all of the... Oh, actually, that's decent. That's Marauder armor, though. I don't want to wear that. Oh, the Iconoclast armor. It's decent, but I think the one I have is still better. Yeah. Okay. Now let me store the... Oh, that's where I had the mods. I want to keep the top hat, just because it's funny. It's... Oh, wait, did I pick up mod? How many mods do I have? A good bit, I'll just throw them in the locker. Because they weigh a lot. Then my food is decent. A bunch of... I just have apples and wrapped it on meat. That's fine. And I can't get the thing until 80. Okay, back here.
South here. Off the road and down this slope. We've got a decent trek ahead of us.
A Mantisaur soldier.
Here we go! This one's mine!
Oh, they do like an AoE? Is that? Oh god, not the bees! Not the bees!
That's the last of them.
Ooh. Assault Rifle Ultra. That's kind of good. Uses heavy. How much heavy do I have? Like 2,000. Swarms. I was thinking I might be better off just using this over... Well, no, this does 200 damage per shot. I mean, this one's kind of fast. I'll try it out. It's not even upgraded or has any mods on it, so... Where am I going? I don't want to... Go back to the road. I'm just trying to get to this area.
This is new. When the edges are burnt, I guess people did this, not the wilds.
Oh, it's just... destroyed. I can... I can jump it. Oh, no, I can't.
I'd stake my reputation on this being an ambush.
What? They just teleport down here? That did less... I thought I was just gonna die. Where do I guess I have to go south and follow the road.
Incoming!
Oh. Oh wow, this thing's pretty good.
Don't mess with us.
Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink. We're only halfway to the mountain, so might consider stopping in.
Okay, let me get the... I'm sure this is a fast travel point I can unlock here. the ultra weapon.
Sublight territory. Feels like being home. Fallbrook's great. Anything you want, they've got it. So long as you've got the bits.
Ooh. Giant... Are these mushrooms or tree? I don't know. That's like a tree, I guess. Cool. A big shroom. Sublight thugs.
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so adept looking my whole life.
He means gullible, Captain.
Watch yourself, Captain. This guy's got eyes like a sprat set on stealing your dinner.
Oh, now, come on. All I mean is, well, rather that, you don't seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantium goldblood. Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire scheme? Wink, wink.
Ah, wink, wink. Lily sent me to deal with a sublight problem. Flattery will get you everywhere. Do go on. Did you just say wink at me instead of actually winking? Cross your arms. This ought to be good. Flattery will get you everywhere.
It's no flattery when it's true. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats.
Let me guess. A wee pocket, half you save. Half you save. That is a genius idea. Lie. That's a stroke of sheer brilliance.
See? I know a fellow genius when I clap eyes on him. Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run. As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoopleheads around these parts. What say you locate him and retrieve the goods?
Hooplehead? What's a hooplehead?
In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit.
Charm. Make it 35 plus, a sample of the goods, and you've got a deal. Wink. I'd be happy to help. Not like I have anything better to do. Where should I start looking for your missing sprat carriers? Before I agree to this, I want some questions answered. Oh, charm.
35%?
Yes.
Are you out of your gourd? If I wasn't recovering from a bout of Morgellons, I wouldn't stand for this. But things are what they are, so I'll agree to it. But not 0.5% more. My sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods, I'll be here.
Okay. You ever just you ever just talk to someone for literally 1 minute and they let you in on an illegal operation for let you in on it? Me either, I don't think. Not that I would admit to. It's like, you look trustworthy enough. Where's my... This guy. This guy's trustworthy enough.
You seen Arthur today?
I trust him to give you candy out of a van. Oh no.
My bet's on citation in the autoloader races.
Running that drop sure puts things into perspective.
Insurance
Welcome
agent.
to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
That sounds like a great deal.
It sure is. So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off.
It's just all of the things you should be worried about. Why is your office on Monarch?
We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax-related purposes, this office is an official enclave of Byzantium.
Same. If you say so. Why?
Legally speaking, corporations are not allowed to operate on Monarch. But financially
I never
speaking,
found
there are
drugs.
certain
I never
costs
found
of running a business
fentanyl in
within
my
Byzantium's walls.
Halloween candy.
So while our official address is in the city, and while our office here is
I did find
technically
it
an
in my
extension of
cereal
that
milk,
address,
though.
we found it more
Smoking
convenient to conduct our key
fentanyl,
operations here.
lace cereal milk.
So we can,
I see
what's the
God.
phrase? Pass savings to the consumer, of course.
If you say so.
Oh, it's certainly not about what I say. That's all down to our legal team and our CFO.
What else can you tell me about your insurance policies?
Plenty. As my boss likes to say, there's a policy for every situation and an exclusion for every policy. We've insured unusually expressive eyebrows, outrageous statements, disastrous marriages.
What? You've insured unusually expressive eyebrows. Well, that's interesting. Who gets their eyebrows insured? Outrageous statements, disastrous marriages.
Usually character actors, or corporate execs with menacing stares.
Yeah, I ran into a lot of that as well. I was never really into it, so. Weed butter? Weed does not taste good. I've had it before. It is not a pleasant taste. I don't know why people try to make food out of it.
That policy is almost exclusively for our corporate clientele. In the unlikely event they make a claim about a product that turns out to be less than accurate, they need some kind of protection against the damage to their sales and reputation.
Disastrous marriages.
Those are mostly for top-rungers in Byzantium who have a lot of social and financial capital wrapped up in their marriage contracts. There's one for your beloved eloping with your sibling, your beloved eloping with their sibling, scandalous rumors torturing you apart,
Oh
the
no.
revelation
Oh, I
of a
finally
secret
get to
love
use
child.
it.
We try to
What's
cover
your
every
argument?
possible hazard to domestic bliss.
Oh no. That voice clip doesn't get used very often, but but when it does, it's the...
What's your argument?
That's all I need to know.
One thing's for sure. You won't find better policy protection against sudden lunar implosions anywhere in Halcyon.
What's that from? That's what's it good? Dennis Prager talking about incest, being like, brother and sister want to make love? What's your argument? He's doing the like debate lord, like the debate lord argument against like adult incest, and it's just so fucking stupid, just the way he says it. What's your argument? I can break in here.
Like wrapped among the rocks.
Oh, no, I have to have a key. Never mind. I thought I could break it. Was that thing scared me. No. No key. I guess I'd have to kill them for the key. Or pickpocket. Can I? Yeah. What if I... Let me... Can they see me? Let's find out. Don't mind me, just throwing your ass. Somebody just got behind the counter and crouches down behind you. No, I'm just gonna stand here and look the other way. I don't want to know what you're doing back there. Oh, okay, I thought this was trespassing and they were just gonna, like, kill me when I walked in here. Oh, are they? No. View recent records. Birth Whistle Ahmed. I entered into a gentleman's wager with several chaps at Billingsley's regarding the nature and composition of the Spacer's Choice product Tar Mac and Cheese. I was quite certain the product did contain actual tarmac, and my companions wagered that it surely did not. Lo and behold, investigation into the matter revealed that I had been the victim of a gross misunderstanding. Yet, how was I to know? What manner of fare common factory workers eat? And how could Spacer's Choice be so irresponsible as to advertise that its product contains tarmac when it clearly does not? The damage to my reputation has been most grievous. I find myself unable to return to my previous haunts for fear of the stares and chuckles that will follow. My honor as a gentleman has been called into question, as has the nature of my relationship with livestock. Oh no. No, it all comes back to Goat Ton. Resolution denied. Improper form work. Claimant forgot to say the magic word. Cartwright Fanny. I've been an assistant saw operator with CNP for 5 years. Most of the blade guards broke last year, and management never replaced them. I lost my left ring finger last week as a result. No, not Uwu Gotan, no. Resolution denied. Negligible damage. Claimant is right-handed, so the magnitude of the loss is minimal. Oh no, this really is an insurance company. Oh no, this is... Updated claim. A loss of 3 fingers. Oh no, the saw I was working CME loosed yesterday an account of CNP skipping routine maintenance checks. The accident took 2 fingers from my left hand and hour from my left. Resolution denied. Self-disqualification. Claimant was missing a finger from a previous incident and should not have been operating sharp machinery. Hella cringe. Let's see. Update claim loss of 4 fingers. Tanatat Shifle serves creates nurkers that fill no for me nurse for my further. Resolution denied. Claim unintelligible. Claim loss of 1 workers. Assistant saw operator 16J Cartwright F. Lost several digits due to carelessness and negligence. She failed to head promptly he'd promptly posted warnings about the state of our safety equipment, and her resultant injuries have decreased our factory's productivity and led to multiple stress headaches for management, as we've struggled to reshuffle worker schedules around 16J. Resolution approved. Let's see. Some of these entries are pretty funny. I'm sure a lot of people don't even bother reading through any of these. Okay, let's see. What else is there? There's the dry goods and sundry.
Hungry? I'm famished myself. No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
Let's deal. Oh, it's all locked. Human skulls? Why did they have human skulls back here? It's just a resident? Oh no, this is a person.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Can you not see I'm walking here?
What? You don't look like you're walking.
Physically, you mean? In my mind, I have traveled galaxies. Well, it is of no consequence, I assure you. I shall embark shortly with my legs.
To where?
I'm not entirely decided. If I'm being honest, I think I'd fancy a visit to Tartarus, so long as it's under the shield of my fantastical imagination.
Carry on then. This guy must have some good drugs on him. Let me see. Nope, just some... nothing. Pretending. Me too.
I offer high quality and low prices. Pick one for your purchase. If you bloody it, you buy it. Store policy.
Is this the person with the insured eyebrows? What? Let's see what we have for sale. Who's the top dog in these parts?
Town Sublight owned and run. Caters to a variety of clientele. The one you want to avoid pissing off the most is Catherine. Prove bad for her business, and she'll kneecap you without a second thought.
A town built into the side of a mountain. You don't see those every day.
Yeah, and? Do I look like the city planner? I wasn't exactly consulted on the blueprints when Catherine started building out Fallbrook. But now that you mention it, I reckon she had her reasons to hide us.
From who? Monarch is a lawless land.
We got smugglers, outlaws, mavericks, and Byzantium socialites flying in and out of Fallbrook all the time. Why openly spit in the board's eye?
Fair enough. Why the socialites? No, I think you're not telling me the whole story.
They're so self-important the way they strut around, preening and flashing their pricey gadgets. Makes for easy marks. Keeps our pockets lined with bits.
Now let me see. From who? You're not telling me the whole story.
It might be that you're right. But I got no reason to trust you with the truth, now do I? Maybe if you were a better friend to Sublight,
Oh, I need
Ask me
sublight
again if your
reputation.
standing with sublight improves,
Probably.
and I'll feel more obliged to answer.
Alright, let's see. Bunch of mods I can't do anything with. Bunch of melee. Oh, you do sell weapons. Let's see. Have a better revolver? No, mine is still better. Okay, that's the sublight, the Malon's House of Hospitality.
You don't look like a smuggler nor a dandy. Catherine send you back here? On second thought, it's best if I don't know. What's your order?
Got any glacial aged whiskey?
No, I don't have any... Ugh. If it's only a drink you're after, the full bar's upstairs. This here's the ante up, where you place your bets.
What can I bet on?
Tossball, autoloader races, card games, you name it. I
Card?
ain't picky. And neither is Catherine. We'll both break your legs if you lose, then shirk on paying.
Oh shit. Go. This is...
I'll thank you to check your weapons at the door.
Niles.
Hey there, Exterminator. Glad you showed
Oh,
up
it's
to
the
get
guy
those
from...
swarms. I hate those fucking things.
Oh, it's the... yeah, it's the guy I lied to. I'm glad that's a nice little detail. He's still like, oh, it's the guy who dealt with the
Hey
mantises.
there, Exterminator. Glad you showed up to take care of those mantis swarms. I hate those fucking things.
My bit carts are fully loaded and ready to be spent. Bring on the recreation.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Catherine, you're as welcoming as ever.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise.
Nice to meet you. I'm Adrena Chrome. Yeah, you're real friendly. Charm. If by nugget of paradise you mean a piece of manted dung, then sure.
You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well, I'm half listening.
Actually, I'm the fixer. For your sublight problem. Your boss sent me, you oaf. Need a hand for hire. I'd like a room.
Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia.
Cut to the chase, Malin. How special and what sort of something? I found a passcode on a corpse in Stellar Bay. I guess it grants access to the extraction site?
Found it on a corpse, huh? If you killed Lilia's agent, you get to explain it to her. Not me.
He was dead when I got there.
Well, shit. I knew he'd come to a bad end one day. Still, no time for weeping and wailing. We've got a metric fuck-ton of bits worth of salvage just waiting for extraction.
Cut to the chase. How special?
Special as in unlawful, delicate, and deadly. As to the something, no, it ain't a person. Not this time. One of my runners uncovered a cache of Alta Vitae gas, left in a lab when the board abandoned Cascadia. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe.
I can get it done. What the heck is Alta Vitae gas?
Do I look like one of them egghead science types? All I know is that labs use it to create plants and livestock out of local species. But it's a controlled commodity, available only to the board, so it is of high value on the dark market.
Safe. He just said it was delicate and deadly.
Meaning safe for me and my crew. Seeing as it ain't us undertaking the risk.
I can get it done.
I do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system?
No problem. Nuke has handled mantisaurs before. Our Sawbones Ellie could probably cook something up. Dumb. Don't worry, I kill bugs dead.
Shall I inscribe that on your tombstone? Now, after you clear the mantis nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though.
I kill bugs dead. Good thing we have an engineer. Parvati will handle it. Our resident vicar probably is pretty good with computers. He could hack it. The plasma option sounds fun. Better do this safely. I've only got one ship.
And I'd rather not wait another several weeks for Lilia to send your replacement. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. On the terminal, use the passcode you got from Stellar Bay to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course.
I might be interested.
Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that.
I get the feeling this is going to involve murder and mayhem.
Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get it for me.
What specifically did you want me to do? Easy as eating a cysty pig pie. Any tips on how I might get in?
Guess you've got it figured out then.
Borscht.
Good. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut or his
Hello there,
production
Faye.
lines ought to make do.
How's it going? Any tips on how I might get in? Say I wanted to sabotage the factory. Say I just kill Clive. That's...
If you got brass knockers, you could shoot your way through.
Oh, well, that's good to hear. No, not the Borst
You can
No.
try asking Duncan for a disguise. Might be another way in, assuming you're courageous enough to trek the sewers. Void if I know.
Say I wanted to sabotage the factory.
Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery.
Sounds good. If I wanted to kill him?
Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give a whit about the method or the means, just the end.
Sounds good.
It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
Oh, it's auto-saving. There we go. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna have to end it there for tonight. Back on again tomorrow. Alrighty. Well, thank you very much for watching, and have a good night.